stain is over there on the floor. My dog's been sick too. But we are totally renovating this room, so in another month or so it's going to be all hardwood. So I'm excited about that. But anyways, today I thought I would eat a ginger spring onion noodle rice noodle bowl for you. Rice noodles are my go-to comfort food when I'm sick. What about you? Do you have a specific comfort food you go to, even just when you're not feeling too hot? I'm pretty sure it's a Costco purchase. They come in a box of 6. And they also have a ginger one, which I really like. Or no, they also have a garlic one, which I really like. My brain's not working today. A garlic one, which I really like. No vampires will be kissing me anytime soon. And I'm pretty sure this has, it's got 14% of your sodium in it, but when you are sick, sodium is an electrolyte, so you should replenish that. Just because sodium, it helps you retain water in your body. I learned this trick with, what was it? We were down traveling in a hot country, and you use half a thing of orange juice, like real orange juice, not the mostly sugar additive preservatives. So half, it can be a cup, but it's just a half portion of orange juice. Mix that with half a portion of coconut water, a squirt of lime, and then some sea salt in it, and that's a really good substitute for instead of using a Gatorade or a Powerade to replenish all of your electrolytes, whether you're sick or whether you've just come back from the gym or dancing. The girls I got it from, they were dancers, and so they would lose a lot, they'd sweat a lot, and they'd lose a lot of vitamins that way, and they wanted to look up a more natural way to replenish your electrolytes, and so that worked, and it actually tastes really, really good. I'm not a fan of Powerade, simply because it makes my teeth zing. I've got sensitive teeth, so my zingy teeth. So anyways, getting back to Asian meals, truly Asian, I'm not sure. Let's see, I can do this. There we go. Hey, it worked. Yay. Tell me what you think of my new setup, besides the questionable stains on the floor. I've got a huge big bay window, and I love it. I'm looking out into a row of pine trees, actually, and then snow. Just all the snow in the backyard. But I will open this up and try not to make too much noise while doing it. It wants to rip. I'll do this down here. There we go. I cannot recall if I mentioned this, but my friend, she really likes to watch eating noodle videos, and only 3 people know that I have an ASMR channel besides you guys, and she's really supportive of it. But her favorite one, she just eyes roll into the back of her head. They're so satisfying when she watches noodle eating videos. And I realize I am chatting through this. I've come to accept that I'm a chatter. I'm a nervous chatter. Obviously when I'm nervous, but I'm also pretty shy. So when I start talking, I think it's the French in me. I don't really stop. So all of my videos will involve me chatting, and if you don't like that, just give me feedback down below, and like I said, make a request, and I will avoid the chatting for certain videos. But I also figured out I've got a resting something smells face. So instead of a resting bitch face, it comes pre-packaged. I'm constantly what's that smell in the house? And normally it's wet dog, or it's baby, or it's something that the 5-year-old brought in. He likes to bring home snakes and frogs, and he's like, can we keep them as pets? And I'm just like, no. Not that I wouldn't like a snake or a frog as a pet, but we've got enough pets as is, and they're happier outside, eating all the slugs. They're garden snakes. We don't live somewhere where there's poisonous animals. So it was definitely a shocker when we went to Costa Rica, and they weren't deadly, the scorpions, but they climbed into our casita, and my son left a truck outside upside down, realize a tarantula just sitting there, and I'd say it was about, like, he screamed a pitch that I'm sure dogs heard everywhere, and the tarantula was this big. Like, his legs were all tucked in, but it was super cool to see, but it was also like a wow moment. Like, obviously we're in a different country, but that just drives it home. We also saw armadillos while we were there, and sloths and monkeys. It was epic. Anyways, so this is my rice noodle. I've got a pot of hot water just here in my handy dandy KitchenAid kettle. It is another Costco purchase, and it has been through a lot. I like it. It's got some weight to it, so you know, if there's ever like a zombie apocalypse, I buy my my pots according to if there's gonna be a zombie apocalypse. I'm like, is there enough weight to it that I can fight back the hordes of the undead? So I'm a huge fan of cast iron pots, actually. So I'm going to try to open this. I know I'm terrible. I use my teeth for everything to open it, and the dentist is just like, you shouldn't do that. I really hope that's not making too much noise. I might have to edit that out. Okay, so my rice noodles. And then my dehydrated vegetable mix, and I think there's spring onion, carrot, and cabbage in there. So if you got a cold or a flu that's going around, you know that one that just, it never, what was it, in Alberta, they said there were quite a few deaths. The last time I heard it was something like 31 deaths of the flu this year, which really, really surprised me. This is my ginger onion soup mix. That's very bright. Yes, have you gotten that cold or that flu that's just been going around for ages and ages and ages? I'm trying to think. Add boiling water to cover noodles. Cover with lid and let stand for 2 minutes. So, as I nearly hit myself in the face with my zombie killing pot. So, I'm getting hot water everywhere. You know what I forgot? I forgot to grab myself a fork. This is very awkward. And I can do things. I'm a chopstick ninja in training. But when I'm sick, I'm lazy. I just want a fork. Things are too much effort. So, what are some of your I'm sick day things to do? I know if you can't take a sick day off at work and you have to plug along, but do you sit at home and do you rest? Do you read books? Do you stay hydrated? Is there a specific tea that you like to drink? I personally love jasmine tea. I'm a huge jasmine tea fan. And I like jasmine tea with sushi. And honestly, I like sushi, but mostly I like the wasabi. I feel like the sushi is the device in which to get the wasabi in my face. And I like it when it burns all the way back around and then you can feel it in your ears. Because I have chronically itchy ears. I'm always itching my ears. And my kids think it's hilarious. But, yeah, I'm the itchy ear mom. Anyways, I'm going to pause you. And I'm going to let this steep for another minute and a half. But mostly I'm going to go searching for a fork somewhere. But I will see you again in 2 seconds. Okay, so I found a fork or a dingle hopper to you people, to all of you who remember Little Mermaid with Scuttle. And Little Mermaid, I think, was my sister's favorite Disney movie growing up. One of them, Fox and the Hound, was her other one. And the first movie I ever saw in theaters was Beauty and the Beast. So do you have any specific favorite Disney movies? I think is The Incredibles 2 a Disney movie? That one, I was snorting milk up my nose. Well, no, actually, not milk up my nose, but you get the gist of it. It was really good. It was better than the first one. So it's on Netflix right now in Canada. And most of the things they have on Netflix in Canada, they have on in the States. So you should go check it out. Because it was giggle worthy. But what were some of your favorite, oh, that smells so good. What were some of your favorite, Disney movies, or any movies growing up as a kid? I was raised kind of by, like, my mom went out and she worked a lot, and my dad wasn't around too much either. Like, he was physically there, but not emotionally there. He suffered post-traumatic stress disorder. So my sister and I were kind of raised by a tiny, I don't even know if it was 12 by 12, it was more like 8 by 8 black and white inch 8 by 8 inch black and white TV that I've still got downstairs in the basement. So we watched a lot of movies growing up. That's why I will reference quite a few movies. And if you got, I can't remember which one, but one of my earlier videos I explained we moved a lot when I was younger too. So it was me, my sister, and the TV. So I will reference a lot of movies. Don't feel bad for me. No pity. That was my life. And you know what? My sister and I were really good friends. And my uncle has, he says that you can count on one hand the amount of true friends you have. And I definitely believe in that. So if you can even find one really good friend, then you're golden. So, and what was it? Another thing my uncle said? My uncle said, be the person you would want to be friends with, because that's the kind of people you'll attract. Now, my uncle, he's an old hippie, and he drives a Harley. He likes his Harleys. I mean, he liked his crotch rockets too, but he really likes his Harleys, so. And I'm just chatting away to you today. So I really hope you like the chatting videos, because I realize that's probably my favorite one to film, is the chatting videos. And the room is all warm. I've been taking out I'm letting it steep some more before I start eating it. I'm taking down the paneling, the ceiling in our basement. It's a 100-year-old house. And slowly but surely I'm getting downstairs. I'm learning everything from YouTube. And it's actually, I was looking at signing up for my first year carpentry course. My sister's a first year mechanic, and she's there the amount of money that she's saved just by taking her mechanics course. And then also when she'll take her car in to get it fixed, and they'll say, oh, you need to get your leaf springs done, or you'll need to get the coolant cap done, or there's something wrong with your piston rods. I know what all this is, by the way. I don't know how to fix it, but she's explained to me what all this is. And she'll be like, no, I don't. Or explain to me what's wrong, like show me what's wrong. She'll tell the mechanic, and that's how she finds the honest ones too. Luckily, we've got a really honest bunch just down the way, but we road tripped it. We were in LA, and they gave us a list of things that we had to fix before going back to Canada, and my mom just replaced 2 of the tires, and she's like, you know what, I'll wait till I get back to Canada to get it fixed. And she knew she was taking a risk, but as soon as she got home, the mechanics just down the way took a gander at her car, and they were like, you don't need any of that done. So anyways, I'm looking at my first year of carpentry at the university here just because I'm really interested in learning it. I've always wanted to do woodworking, and I think it'll save a lot of money in the long run because I like fixing things, and the house is 100 years old, so she's got really good bones, but she got her aches and her creaks. So I think this is ready to start eating, and I hope you like eating and chatting videos, because if not, then, well, I apologize, but I'm enjoying filming this. My kids are all sleeping, and I'm able to get away. You can kind of hear the cave troll bumping around downstairs a little bit, but other than that, happiness is. So, bon appetit. this will be messy, by the way. Like, I'm not gonna try and sugarcoat it. I just bite right into it, too. It could be blasphemy for you noodle lovers out there. Sorry, I seem to be having technical difficulties with my mouth right now. But it tastes really good. I'm a huge fan of, I'm not calling this ethnic food. I mean, it's definitely based, it's the Americanized version or the white person version of ethnic food. But I used to work in an Indian restaurant, and I love the vindaloo. I love Indian food. I love Thai, Vietnamese. So Asian food. I'm a huge Asian food fan. Oh, that's so good. And I like it when it burns down the throat and you can feel it up your jaw. And like I said, into the ears. Because I hate it. I hate it when my ears itch. Have any of you tried those wax candles where they insert it and it burns down? Because those look like they'd be fun to try out. I'm not sure how much they work, like how well they work. My first cousin once removed, German guy. I don't know what that has to do with the price of eggs, but he was German and he tried it, and he was in his late 60s, and they put it in, and they could have made a whole candle out of it with all the wax that they got out of his ears, and they just kept hearing the pop, 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 popping sound. So I thought that I just like it's something fun to try. I can honestly tell you this is the first time that I've watched myself eat noodles, so I apologize if I keep looking away, because this is it's hilarious to me. I'm a huge fan of the mochi eating videos. We've actually got a little bit of mochi in the house, and I looked up how they make mochi. The traditional way that they make mochi, and one person, you take two people, and it's a rice flour that they use that they pound, but they'll take it's kind of a staff, or not a staff, it's wood, and it's wide, and they'll hit it, and then the second person will punch it, and they'll flip it, hit, punch, but they go so quickly that I'm waiting for the person with like the bludgeon to accidentally hit the person punching it, and they hit it hard enough that I'm sure somebody would have broken bones. But mochi's huge at festivals in Japan. I've never been to Japan. I would love to go to Japan. I'm fascinated with the culture, and South Korea. Japan and South Korea are on my to-do list. I like traveling. Do you travel? Where have you traveled to? Where are you from? Comment down below. I got YouTube, the Creators Studio, and it says 17.9% of my viewers are from Canada. And so I'm like, well, where's the rest of it from? Let's see, like 17.9, so that's 82.1% of my viewers, math skills, are from somewhere else. And I'm sure a majority are from the States, but I'm really curious where other ones are from. We've got a little Korean deli down the way, and they've taught me to say 안녕하세요, which is hello, and I'm sorry if I butchered that. And they've also taught me 감사합니다, which is thank you in Korean. So, and he's just this lovely, he's such a gentle soul down the way, and I always love to visit him. And if you're short on change, like to buy garbage tickets or just like the little 5-cent sweets, oh, there was a hummingbird. It just went on past the window and it had a red head. Anyways, he doesn't charge you if you're 10 cents short, 25 cents short. It's just no problem. So I always make sure to put like extra money into the container. I always make sure I go down with the right amount of change, but he's so lovely. Anyways, my other tangent. Oh, mochi videos. That's where I was coming from. I love watching the mochi videos, and I would love to get some mochi ice cream to eat for you. But let me know if you're actually interested in watching mochi ice cream videos, because I know there's, what is it, Sass ASMR. Like she's the go-to for mochi eating, I think. Although I think it was Morpheus ASMR, and he's this lovely old grandpa type. And he ate mochi for the first time, and he was fantastic to watch. But like I said, let me know down below if you want any specific eating videos or any other type of videos, because I'm starting to get into the swing of things. Mostly, for the most part. I still haven't figured out what to do with my feet, just because they do start to go numb after filming for a certain amount of time, because I have very low blood pressure. Anyways. So good. Especially when I'm sick, but it's also my go-to when I've forgotten to eat supper or lunch. I just want to skip lunch, or not skip lunch. I never want to skip lunch. I love food, but when I've forgotten to make like a good lunch, I'll go to this. My noodles, my happy noodles. I love eating noodles as well when I watch any Studio Ghibli. Princess Mononoke was my favorite. Well, no, it was the first one I ever saw by Studio Ghibli. And I think, let's see, I've got Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo, Pokoroso, Castle in the Sky, Kiki's Delivery Service. Which ones am I missing? Princess Mononoke. But I've got quite a few Studio Ghibli films, and I'll toss one of them on and I'll just eat noodles with it. Oh, Spirited Away. I've always wanted to make like a huge feast that the parents were eating in Spirited Away. That is my goal, life goals. Oh, I should do that. I should make a feast like that, and I should eat it for you guys. So, anyways, I shall continue. I like to eat all the noodles first and sip the soup afterwards. I know everyone has their way of doing it. Some of you are just like, or some of you just, it's food. I eat it the way I eat it, but other people, you know what I'm talking about. I think I'm done on the noodle front. Oh no, there's still a couple left. And I actually really like the vegetables. They rehydrate. I think that's the word I'm looking for. They rehydrate really nicely. But this was my last minute idea for today, because I was overzealous and I let my Sunday video out yesterday, so I had no video today for Sunday. So I'm literally filming it this morning. But I'm gonna try and get like a backlog of videos so I don't miss putting them out ever. I'm looking at doing like showing my jewelry collection, because I've collected some interesting pieces, not even on purpose. But my sister and I, we were like, shiny. It's so shiny. So we'd collect some pretty shiny pieces. And so I've got some interesting ones floating around, and I wanted to do a bunch of role plays, but I'm waiting till I can afford a green screen to set up behind it. I know you can just get a sheet and put it up, but taking it down, I'm not sure if I'll be able to set up the sheet anywhere. Whereas like an actual green screen off of Amazon, it looks like they're simple, or not simple, but easy tickles. My kids, they tickle rough. Arm tickles are one of my favorite things in the world. And I watched something and Jane Fonda was in it and she's like, I love arm tickles. And I was like, yeah, I love arm tickles. And I love Jane Fonda. Jane Fonda's amazing. But my mom grew up on the classic videos, and so I grew up on a lot of Abbott and Costello and classics as well. So, and I think in every video I think I'm an oversharer too. I apologize, I got that from my mom. She's pretty hippie-ish as well. My mom and my uncle were raised as hippies. My dad was born in 1940, so he's a war baby. And he's a curious character as well. So, yum. So do you like the classics? Any of the classics? Or do you have any? No, it's gone again. The thought has left my head. It has fluttered away on the breeze. Fluttered, flutter, 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 flubber. Flubber was a good movie too. I reference a lot of movies, don't I? But I definitely need to go on a canoe journey soon. Oh, how do you like I want to call this an alpaca. It's not an alpaca, guys. It's definitely not an alpaca. I cannot remember what the word is for it. Poncho, there we go. I never understood, and I mean it doesn't make sense, but I never understood a poncho. I was just like, meh, it's a poncho. It doesn't matter. And then I figured out, I was like, oh, I bought one for 60% off. And I was like, this is one of the most comfortable pieces of clothing I've ever worn. So I am now a huge advocator of ponchos. They're so comfy. So this is my comfy, lazy, excuse me, the noodles. So yeah, I love my poncho. Is there any article of clothing where you're just like, yes, just everything, yes, about it? So good. I love my noodles. My rice noodles. I love my rice noodles because they don't sit heavy either. And I want to say everyone hates it when they're sick and they eat something and it sits heavy. But I don't know. What about, like, that stain is driving me nuts. I didn't realize how prominent it was. I promise we are renovating. The hardwood floor is right downstairs. I can't remember what I was saying before that. That has to do with the sick a lot of the time, but I do go off on some pretty random tangents. Rice noodles, they don't sit heavy. And I know when I'm sick, even when I'm not sick, I don't like something that sits heavy, where I feel lethargic afterwards. And that also has to do with hydrating. Did you know something like 80% of people, when their body says, oh, you're hungry, go drink some water, oh, you're thirsty, go drink some water, they're assuming it's hunger pangs, so they'll go to eat instead. So again, you need to find something that hydrates you, and not just drinking water, but something with the electrolytes in it, where it tells your brain's like, yeah, no, we're good now with the thirst. Because I know when you lose all those electrolytes, you usually just end up peeing it out. All the water you've drank, because your body can't retain it, because again, it doesn't have enough of the sodium or potassium or, magnesium in the system. Magnesium, don't quote me on it, but when I was pregnant, my midwife said it's best absorbed through the skin. And she went to school for midwifery, and my doctor agreed with her. They said it's really good if you can buy it in concentrate, put it into a spray bottle, mix it with water, and then just spray it and kind of rub it in. But I don't know if you have time to do that. That's the biggest thing is scheduling. I'm starting to get better at it, like managing my time better. Figuring out the difference between something that's urgent and important, and is it actually urgent, or is someone else making it urgent for you? Like, is it an emergency on their part, so they're trying to make it an emergency on your part. You have to learn to have healthy boundaries, and I think that's a real issue nowadays. A lot of people, they're trying to figure it out. Anyways, I will finish my soup. I nearly lost some cabbage there. That makes some good chewing sounds. Oh, you know what I think would make some really good chewing sounds? Mary's crackers. I like to put Swiss cheese on them and eat them with salsa like they're nachos. And they've got like a hardcore intense crunch going on. So that might be a video for later on. We're almost done, and yes, I'm about to use my fingers to get the last little bit out. It's clean, I promise. Or it was clean as of 10 minutes ago. All gone. That was really tasty. I'm feeling satisfied, satiated. Yeah, I'm gonna use the word satiated. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much for sitting down with me. If you've made it this far, this video was a bit longer than I planned it to be, but I'm not complaining. Tell me, do you prefer the long videos, or do you prefer short ones, like quick, to the point, and then you're able to drift off into a luxurious slumber? I find that I watch ASMR videos just to kind of keep it calm, so I don't necessarily watch them to fall asleep, but I like having them on in the background while I'm baking. Strange, I know. But anyways, comment down below if you like this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell,